Hello everybody, we are going to be showing you a few breathing exercises, and one of the things before we start the breathing exercises is to kind of ask you a couple of questions about why you would think that breathing exercises may be necessary for you. Why should you even bother listening to the rest of this video? So one of the things is that our breath is important. We breathe 26,000 times a day, and we cannot really consciously be aware of our breath 26,000 times, but I think that if we are conscious about it some of the time through the day, that it is going to be very healthy for us. So one of the things that I like to tell people is to learn how to breathe normally. And the normal breathing has been taught to us through not just science, but also through our ancestors and ancient teachings like yoga and other ancient methods do tell us that we should basically be trying and doing nasal breathing. So Michelle, this is my wonderful friend, as well as my intern, and now she's become a friend, more like a buddy, right? But she's worked with us, and she's our model today. I'm going to be showing Michelle, tell us, how have you ever done any breath work or any breathing exercises?
A little bit, but I'm definitely no expert.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So what kind of breathing, how do you normally, like when you're like unconsciously breathing or whatever, what do you think? You breathe more from your nose or from your mouth?
Probably more from my nose, personally.
Okay. And have you ever felt that you are short of breath when you're working out, or just like normally doing any, so you're also very young?
Not too much. I can be, especially if I haven't been exercising regularly. I definitely find myself getting winded doing certain things, and definitely more so with the New York air. If I'm in the city a lot, I definitely feel like it affects my breathing.
Okay, yeah. So that's. And have you ever felt that when you wake up in the morning, you wake up with a dry mouth?
That can happen sometimes.
Okay, so that sometimes when you wake up with a dry mouth in the morning, it means that you were mouth breathing during the night. So when you're asleep, maybe, and that could be one of the things that can be, you want, even when you're sleeping, to be breathing through your nose and slowly.
Okay.
So I usually tell people, and this is like something that I took directly off of a very, very important, amazing breathing expert. His name is Patrick McEwen, and he says that breathing should be LSD, light, slow, and deep. And the only way to do it is to breathe through the nose. So let's try a couple of breathing, so just do breathe through your nose and into your stomach, not onto your chest.
Right here?
Yeah, so just keep your hand on your belly, and then just see. If you see that your fingers are moving, that means that you're moving your diaphragm. So not a little over, where your lower rib is, so you can see it move, or you can just hold it if it is difficult. Well, you're very
So I want movement here?
Yeah, you want to see it expand, the chest, the rib expand, because that is the. Okay, so now let's breathe from your nose. Okay. Do you feel the?
Yeah, I feel it moving.
So the fingers, they just slide. They should move, and you should be able to tell that this is you are breathing correctly, because this is the diaphragmatic breathing. When you are inhaling, your diaphragm should expand and allow more air to come inside your chest cavity.
I can feel it.
Very good. You know, so that when you breathe through your nose is usually, nasal breathing is connected with diaphragm, and it opens it up and it actually allows it to relax. Diaphragmatic breathing is also is not sympathetic breathing. So in case you are anxious or you are nervous, this is the way to breathe. Through your nose, all the way into your chest. There you go. Out through your, so this, what you're doing is like a very, very important technique for anxiety, even for panic attacks. You know, sometimes if you can just focus on your breath, take it deep inside, good. It will actually release you from stressful thought into something else, and you'll start doing the breath work. So after you do a bit of this nasal breath work, then it is time usually to start doing a few stretches, you know. So the stretches go like, so you first go straight, your hands all the way, and then let's take a breath in and move your hand to your left all the way, stretching your muscle, and then release your breath, bring it back in while breathing in, and then go the other way, release your breath. Really stretch your as much as you can on your breath out, and then breathe back in, let it out. This is an exercise that I would tell you to do at least 5 times. So basically you're gonna, yes, exactly. Let me just monitor you now. Okay, great. Deep breath in. Gently, yes. Breathe through your nose. Slow, slow, slow. There you go. Yeah. Very good. Breathe in slowly, and then breathe out. And as slow and deliberate your movement is going to be, you'll feel the benefit of that.
Okay.
Very good. And good. Bring it in, and then put your hand down. And then one of the other is, like I say, it's the chicken wing technique. So we basically, this is it. So do that, yes. This also releases the upper chest muscles. Yes.
Oh, that feels good.
While you're breathing. Yes, good. So so now I'm going to tell you to do something which is called box breathing. We usually tell, this is a breathing that we teach to our frontline. We also teach this breathing to like people who are in high stress kind of jobs, like CEOs and executives, and people who are like always on the go. Their brain is like go, 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 go all the time. Like Navy SEALs, for instance. They're always like, when they're on their missions and stuff, they have to be so hyper focused. So those people sometimes their systems are always in hyperdrive. And if your system is always in hyperdrive, what is something that you can do? So one of the things is called box breathing, and that is like a very, very common breathing mechanism. Basically, in box breathing, it is like breathe in, hold your breath, breathe out, and hold your breath. So it's basically inspire, breathe in, then hold your breath, and then exhale, and then at the end of exhalation, hold your breath again. Basically, we start with 4 seconds, and then we sometimes build it up. So this was the box breathing method. It may so before you do any of these breathing methods, make sure that you discuss it with your doctor. I am doing this because I am also her doctor. So and she's my intern, but I'm also her doctor. So again, so we are going to do box breathing. Michelle, do you have any questions? So did you hear what I said? So you,
yeah, I think I
so
understand.
and you've never done box breathing before, so
No.
this is like completely spontaneous. It's right on the spot. We decided to do it, and this is what we're doing. So again, box breathing is going to be, you're gonna inhale and while counting 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll count it slowly. Like imagine 4 seconds, and then you're gonna hold your breath for 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're gonna exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, and then at the end of your exhalation, you're gonna hold your breath again and do a 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So box breathing, and at some point, once you do this, you usually one of the questions people ask is how many times am I supposed to do it? You're supposed to do it maybe 5 to 6 times. Sometimes people do it a little more than that, but whatever you want to break away, it helps you break away from your anxiety, right? So just as long as it takes you out of it. So let's start it. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it 1, 2, 3, 4, and then inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4.